What have I been watching? I watched a lot of anime. Oh, crap, I grabbed the wrong movie. There, now I have the right one. I watched a lot of anime. Let's just say that. Um, so, I watched the Aristocats. I think this was $6 at Best Buy. You can get this for $6 off Amazon too. And I was like, okay, I'll grab it. I've never been, man, I love this movie. Such a great movie. No, this movie has just been kind of meh. It's very cutesy. It's very, eh. The story's boring. It's not really interesting. I barely even remember what the story is, and I watched it literally yesterday. Like it's just an overly cutesy, boring movie. The only thing worth remembering, and they use this in every time they try to advertise this movie on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, reprints, or just show, hey, Disney movies, they'll play the everybody wants to be a cat. That's the only thing they show from this movie because it's the only memorable thing about it. It's incredibly boring and it's just like barely over an hour. It's like 78 minutes, so like 60 minutes is an hour. So you got 18 minutes to make this feature length. Yeah, I just don't like that movie. It's not a terrible movie. I like owning Disney movies, at least the older ones. I'm not gonna get Ralph Breaks the Internet, Frozen or Frozen 2 or any of that garbage, but I like owning them, and so it's there. It's just not a film I'm gonna rewatch that often. And then I watched Kiki's Delivery Service for the first time. I loved this movie actually. I think it was so good. It just was about. It's kind of this little movie, kind of like my neighbor Totoro, where it's really simple, but it does so much with that simplicity. It's really beautiful. Like it's just a movie about this witch. She goes to live in this town for a while to figure out her witch powers and what she wants to do with her life, and you just watch that, and that's what the movie's about. It's pretty simple, but like it does so much with that. You are super engaged with it. I absolutely adore this film. Yeah, I didn't think I would love it as much as anyone else, but after watching it, I'm like, yeah, Hayao Miyazaki continues to impress me with how good his movies are. And we'll talk about another one of those in a minute. But then I watched Fraggle Rock. So what disc did I watch? I'm trying to remember because there's so many discs. There's like 12. And I had to sit there and remember. Did I watch disc 6 or 5? Did I watch both? I think I watched both. Yeah, I watched disc 4 and 5, and I watched through all that. So I have disc 6. So basically, I have like what 12 more discs or 6 more discs after that disc, and I'm finished with the series. I'm actually surprised how good this show holds up. I didn't think it would hold up as much as it does, but it's honestly fantastic, and I'm absolutely loving revisiting it. Rebel Taxi, great YouTube channel. He has a great video about Fraggle Rock and everything involved with it, and yeah, kudos to him because that video is fantastic, incredibly informative. And then I watched Inuyasha, and I finished the first season. So I have season 2. Season 3 is not out yet on Blu-ray, but season 1 was pretty good. It's kind of a cheesy, dumb anime, and I don't really love it, but I do enjoy it. It's really fun to watch, and I would recommend it if you're kind of into those kind of really sappy, dumb romance animes. But like, there's action in it that's really cool. There's demons, there's monsters. So there's also that stuff to make it interesting if that's not super interesting to you. So I'd recommend that if you're interested. But yeah, I'm just glad this has finally come to Blu-ray because I've always wanted to see this show. But it's one of those shows where like it's so popular and it's on DVD, but like we all know it's coming to Blu-ray one day, and then they said, "Yep, here it is." So I bought season 1. And when I'm finished with that, I bought season 2. And then I watched Nausicaa Valley of the Winds. This is a fantastic post-apocalyptic world movie. It's really fascinating, really interesting debates. And again, when I talked about yesterday with Panyo, this has those philosophical themes about pollution and taking care of our earth and things like that. But it does much more with that. It's more nuanced. And it's a fantastic film for that reason. Absolutely incredible movie. I loved it. This is Hayao Miyazaki's, I think, 3rd or 4th movie, and it's so good. I absolutely love this movie. You should watch it. So yeah, that's everything I watched. Let me know your favorite Studio Ghibli film below, anime, and what your favorite Jim Henson related movie or show is. Yeah, absolutely do that down below. But cool. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. And also, if you want to check out my review for Hocus Pocus, Evil Takes Root, check them out on my main channel, KBAM Studios. See you in the next one.